안녕하세요. 서울과학기술대학교 총장 이동훈입니다. 서울과학기술대학교는 112년의 역사와 전통을 지닌 대학입니다. 현재 우리 대학은 세계 유수의 대학들과 공동 학위 과정을 운영하고 있습니다. 62개국 310개의 대학들과 동반 성장을 위한 협력 관계를 맺고 있습니다. 우리 대학은 미래 사회가 요구하는 창의적인 인재 육성을 위해 우수한 교수진과 풍부한 교육 인프라를 보유한 세계가 인정하는 명문 대학입니다. 이번 서울과기대 ST 라이브를 통해 전 세계 학생들과 만나게 되어 매우 영광스럽습니다. 우리 서울과학기술대학교에는 이미 64개 나라에서 958명의 외국인 학생들이 다양한 국제교류 프로그램에 참여하고 있습니다. 이번 라이브를 통해서 전 세계의 더 많은 학생들이 우리 대학의 미래지향적인 교육 프로그램과 장학제도 등 다양한 혜택을 누릴 수 있기를 바랍니다. 나아가 우리 대학과 함께 여러분의 멋진 미래를 만들어 가시기를 희망합니다. 다시 한번 이번 방송을 통해 전 세계 학생들을 만나게 되어 반갑습니다. 오늘 방송이 잘 진행될 수 있도록 여러분의 적극적인 참여를 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다.
Stepping out into a wider world with Korea's prestigious Seoul National University of Science and Technology. Thank you very much for joining us on SD Live. I'm your host, Sejong Park. We kicked off today's event with a video clip from the president of Seoul Tech, short for Seoul National University of Science and Technology. The objective of today's event is to give you a thorough understanding of Seoul Tech, which is located in Seoul, and to provide you with relevant information like its high-quality educational programs. Seoul Tech has connection with many different universities around the world, and it had some of the best scholars in the field. So in this live event, you will be able to get a closer look at Seoul Tech's educational facilities and its top-notch programs. I'd also like to add that we have some special gifts in store for audience members who actively participate in today's event. For one, we'll be offering 2 audience members free tickets to participate in Seoul Tech's summer program, the Seoul Tech International Summer School, with tuition, food, accommodation, all covered by the university. Also, we'll be giving BTS audiobooks to 8 people who subscribe to Seoul Tech's YouTube channel and actively participate in today's event. I'm going to show you the audiobook. This is the BTS audiobook, and you can learn Korean language with this book with electronic pen and special books as well. And other gifts include university souvenirs offered to 20 people, and an additional 20 will go home with gift certificates if you fill out our satisfaction survey at the end of this event. Wow, it looks like we have many gifts to go around, and I'm personally really interested in BTS audiobook, so I hope you will subscribe to Seoul Tech's YouTube channel and get a chance at winning the various gifts that are offered the groups. Now you're joining us on SD Live at Seoul Tech's SD Studio in Seoul, where international students from all over the world are tuning in via YouTube and Zoom. I want to say hello to everybody. Hi, everyone! Hi, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us. Now let us welcome Provost of International Affairs, Dr. Lee Chae-won, who will give us a brief introduction of Seoul Tech as well as its exchange programs offered to international students. Hi, Dr. Lee. Say hello to everybody.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. And thank you for joining us today. And I'm Chae-won Lee, Provost of International Affairs. And we are in charge of the All International Program at Seoul Tech. And it's an honor to introduce a great program with you today.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us. And next up, we have Vice Provost of International Affairs, Dr. Seo Kyung-won. Hi, Dr. Seo.
Hello, everyone. It's really great to seeing you today. I hope I can help you to understand Seoul-Tech's international program much better today, and I'm going to explain much more detail in my presentation session. Thank you.
Thank you very much for taking your time. And lastly, we have Dr. Reymaras Delgado from the Philippines, who is a Seoul-Tech alumni. Hi, Dr. Raym.
Hi. Hi, everyone. I'm Reymaras Delgado. Magandang umaga. I hope that I can be of big help for all of the students who are planning to come here to Seoul-Tech. And yeah, let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Thank you very much for joining us and welcome everyone. Your presence is making this event much more special. And if you have any questions throughout the event, please leave them on the comment section on YouTube or Zoom. So we'll try to address as many as we can during the Q&A session. And now we'll turn on our attention to Dr. Lee, who will give us a more thorough introduction of Seoul-Tech. So please take the stage, Dr. Lee.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at the some slide. I like to introduce the key features of international program and also brief introduction of Seoul-Tech. And we are in Seoul, and the Seoul-Tech is a little bit northern part of Seoul. And we have a long history, and also we are the national university. And the Seoul-Tech is well known as a fast-growing university in Korea. We have a very beautiful campus, and we have a very spacious campus. We have 7 dormitory buildings, which carries 2,500 students. We have 12,000 university students, including graduate students. We have 410 faculty members. The student number, international student number is gradually growing. Now we have 958 students. And as an international students, a student might want to know what kind of area you can study. So I'm going to introduce 7 colleges of Seoul-Tech. First, we have the College of Engineering, Mechanical System and Design Engineering, Mechanical and Automotive Engineering, Material Science and Engineering, Safety Engineering, Civil Engineering, and also we have a School of Architecture. And second, College of Information and Communication Engineering, Electrical and Information Engineering, Electronic Engineering, Smart ICT Convergence Engineering, and Computer Science and Engineering. Third, we have College of Energy and Biotech, Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering, Environmental Engineering, Food Science and Technology, Fine Chemistry, Autometry, and Sports and Science. If you are really good at art, and you should consider studying at the College of Art and Design. We have a design department, ceramic art and design, metal art and design, and also fine arts. Yes, humanity and the social sciences, we have public administration, English language and literature, and creative writing. And we also have College of Business and Technology, Industrial Engineering Department, and Manufacturing Systems and Design Engineering, and Business Administration Department. Under the Business Administration Department, we have a special program for only international students, Asia Management Studies. One last one, we have a College of Creative and Convergence Studies, very hot area. So applied artificial intelligence and semiconductor engineering and future energy and convergence. So as international students, and students might interest in tuition and also opportunity for scholarships. We are national university, so our school tuition is pretty reasonable compared to other private university. So when you see the chart, and you will see some pretty reasonable price. For undergraduate, we have around like $1,800. Well, it might change a little bit because of the currency, but we have a pretty reasonable to apply for our school. We have a little bit higher education tuition fee for special program, business administration, and there is an Asian management study, which is very specialized for international students. We have a little bit higher education fee, but lots of students get lots of benefit from the program. And also we provide a dual degree program, global technology management, IT management, and manufacturing system and design engineering. Those programs are really focused on getting the 2 degrees from the different universities. And graduate program, we have average $2,400 US dollars. So you can see, and it is really cheaper than any other schools. And also, as a national university, this is a big benefit for students. And also scholarship. Many schools are not generous to international students' scholarship program, but Seoul Tech has a very, very good scholarship program for international students. We have 2 different types of scholarship. One is admission scholarship, and another one is academic achievement scholarship. When you apply to Seoul Tech, and if your language level is really high, such as TOEIC level 6, well, it's really difficult to get it. But if you have a TOEIC level 6, and you will get a free tuition and free boarding. Yeah, of course, and there is some process to review the documents, such as like previous year academic achievement and also some future study plan. But if you get that level of the Korean language, and you can have a free tuition and a free boarding. And also, and if your level of the TOEIC level 5, and then you can have a free tuition. And also, even you apply for the scholarship when you get reach to the TOEIC level 4, and that there is a 50% tuition fee. So it's really great for students, especially from different countries, to apply for our program. And of course, even though you don't get an admission scholarship, and there are so many opportunities to apply for the academic achievement scholarship. If you study hard at Seoul Tech, and you will get the scholarship. So GPA 3.8 or above, you will get the free tuition and the free boarding. And also, if your GPA is 3.5 or above, and the tuition is free. So if you study hard and you have lots of opportunities study at Seoul Tech, and also see your bright future. Of course, we have a great program for the graduate students, and 65 of graduate students are getting the scholarship at Seoul Tech. And so if you apply for the admission at this Seoul Tech graduate program, you might have highly possible getting the scholarship at Seoul Tech. If you stay at the GPA 3.5, you can continue getting your scholarship. Well, housing. Housing is really important for foreign students, and being away from family, and also being away from country, that is really difficult. Seoul Tech is try to provide a really cozy and also homey accommodation to international students. We have 7 buildings for dormitory, and we can have 2,500 students for the accommodation on campus? Well, and it depends on the room size and the room style. We have a various price, but it is much cheaper than outside of campus. And Seoul Tech provides the more priority for foreign students to apply for the school dormitory. And also we have a meal plan. Seoul Tech provides a really nice area for international students. You can exercise at the fitness center, and also we open library for 24 hours. And also you will meet lots of foreign students and the global lounge. And also if you want to run with me, and let's meet at the running track. And so this is a brief introduction of our Seoul Tech program. There are so many good programs out there, but Seoul Tech really cares about international students sincerely. I hope I can see you on campus. Thank you.
Thank you for your explanation. Thanks to Dr. Lee, we could learn more about Seoul Tech. Korea is actually known for being one of the safest countries in the world. So if you were to come to Korea, you'd be able to study at a very safe environment and enjoy the added benefit of appreciating Seoul Tech's beautiful campus as well. Also, Seoul Tech has a very good scholarship system, as Dr. Lee mentioned, because it's a national university. I think this is all the more reason to study at Seoul Tech and enjoy all the benefits it has to offer. And now we'll go on to hearing more about Seoul Tech's international exchange program for international students. For that, we have Vice Provost of International Affairs, Dr. Seo Kyung-won, on the stage.
Hello everyone again. My name is Kyung-won Seo, and I'm going to run down the international programs in Seoul Tech today. Let's take a look. Seoul Tech has 3 international programs: a long-term exchange student program, a short-term visiting program during your summer vacation, and Korean language program for all international students who want to study Korean language or understand Korean culture better. Let me explain each program in more detail. Firstly, exchange student program is for students from the partner universities who wish to study at Seoul Tech for 1 or 2 semesters. Don't worry about which classes to take, because Seoul Tech offers approximately 150 English courses. In addition, when you finish your courses as an exchange student, you can get credits at your home university. So this is a perfect chance to study abroad, in particular in a beautiful city, Seoul. Secondly, Seoul Tech has its own brand of visiting program named STIS, Seoul Tech International Summer School. This is really a prestigious program. This is a 2-week complimentary program for partner university students who want to study basic Korean languages and culture. I'd like to note you that this is free for all meals, accommodations, field trip fees, and so on. Only exclude your airfares. You only need to buy your ticket to Korea. Really nice. Lastly, Korean language program. This is for international students who want to study Korean language and culture intensively for 10 weeks. If you want to get Seoul Tech as a degree program, this is a perfect program for you to improve your Korean language skills and get to know about Korean culture much better. Now let's take a look at the glimpse of the international student status in Seoul Tech. There are about 1,000 students in Seoul Tech right now. Most of them are undergraduate and graduate degree programs, but you can see that there are a lot of exchange students and Korean language program students too, and they are rapidly increasing at the end of the COVID-19 situation. All these 10,000 students are coming from the 64 different countries, and they are mostly from Asia right now, but recently we realized that there are a lot of European country students too. So when you get into Soltech, you can check out that there are a lot of multinational students and you can mingle with them in beautiful campus. Now let's look at the global networks of the Soltech. As of April 2022, Soltech made an agreement with 310 universities and 10 institutes from 62 different countries, European countries, Asian countries, United States, Canada, and lots of multiple countries. And also, Soltech is still trying to expand these global networks to make Soltech as an international hub in Korea. This slide shows the number of incoming exchange students from 2022 spring semester and 2022 fall semester. You can check out that students are increasing from 115 to 144. The top 5 countries of these exchange students are France, Germany, Finland, Sweden, and United Kingdom. So most of them are from the European countries, but there are also a lot of different countries. So it's really tempting. Now I'm going to explain you about our STIS program, Soltech International Summer School. As I briefly told you, this is a complimentary 2-week program for the nominees from our partner universities. We try to help these STIS program students to learn Korean language skills better and understand Korean culture much more. In these STIS program courses, we provide basic Korean learning, special lectures, and field trip. Also, we provide two academic credits awarded upon completion of this STIS program. I'd like to note to you that there are great benefits. All costs are free, including tuition, dormitory, meals, field trips, and airport pickups, excluding airfare. Let's take some interesting photos from this STIS program. There are a lot of interesting programs, so students visit to learn Taekwondo, and also if you like K-pop, there's a huge chance to learn about K-pop singing or dancing, or even you can have a chance to make your own Korean cuisine. Isn't it look delicious? Also, you can have a chance to visit old palaces in Korea, which is really beautiful. July is this STIS program duration, and it is a nice time to visit Korea. This photo shows that STIS program students make Korean traditional mask named tal, looks really hilarious, and they wear it to learn Korean traditional dancing while wearing a mask named talchum. Also, STIS program students can visit a lot of landmarks in Seoul, such as Gwanghwamun in upper photo. You can take a photo with King Sejong, and also the below photo shows the Cheongwadae, a president's office. You can take a photo too, take a phone call. Looks like really interesting. So STIS program offers you a lot of Instagrammable moment. So, and with that, I'd like to wrap up the first round of our presentation and introduction of the Soltech's international program about exchange student program and STIS. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sa. We just took an in-depth look at Soltech's international programs and their current status. What stands out to me in particular is the STIS program, as students not only get to study Korean, but can also experience Korean culture as well. I'm pretty sure many students are really interested in this program. For those who are not as familiar with STIS, we have prepared a short video clip of it that was held just this year. Let's take a look at the video. Wow, it looks really fun. Even I'm Korean, I really want to experience the program. From what I see from the introductory video, I feel like this is a great opportunity to experience Korean culture. And this brings me to remind you again, the 2 lucky participants who actively participate in today's event will get a chance to win a ticket for a 2-week-long STIS program with full scholarship including tuition, meals, accommodation, and field trip. You only cover your airfare. Please do not miss the chance at winning the free tickets. Not only then, as I mentioned, we are also giving BTS audiobooks to 8 lucky audience members who subscribe to Seoultech's YouTube channel and ask questions. And 20 people will get a chance to win various souvenirs from Seoultech, and we're also giving the gift certificates to 20 additional people who fill out our survey at the end. And now I will hand over the microphone to our participants and have our first Q&A session. So if you have any questions or if you want to say something, please use the comment section on YouTube or Zoom. And if you're a participant from video, please raise your hands if you have any questions. We are going to take the first question. If you have any questions, already we have our students. Merchant Cassandra, hi, how are you?
Sean, a grade 11 STEM student. I'm doing good. Thank you. I would like to ask, because I'm really interested in this program, I would like to ask if there are opportunities for cultural experiences provided by Seoultech. Thank you.
All right. Who would you like to answer?
Well, I think I can do it. Well, can you guess what I'm doing?
I can see.
Or like dance. Yeah, so we provide lots of opportunity for international students learn Korean culture as well as Korean language. So once or twice a month, and we provide a learning opportunity, Korean pop dance, K-pop dance, and also taekwondo. And also we have lots of field trip. So we can go to Folk Village and also Lotte World, which is like a amusement park, and also lots of temples and great places in Korea. So that's a great opportunity for students learn Korean culture.
Yes, there are great opportunities. Actually, I want to learn taekwondo and K-pop dance. Okay, we're going to take another question. Is there anybody who have a question? Andre Jaramillo.
Hello, good morning. I am Andres Jaramillo. I come at the University of Columbia. First of all, thank you for all the information you have given us. And I have a question. As an international students, we need a program to stabilize our minds or select our minds when we come to a different country like Korea. I'm wondering if the university has any psychological consulting program for us. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's an important question. Is there any psychological counseling program?
I can answer the question. Recently, we opened the mindfulness program. So there is a meditation and also some psychological counseling program. And also for foreign students, we have a translator. And so students can access to the counseling, the service on campus. I totally understand that being apart from the family and friends is the most difficult. So Mindful program provide some temple stay, so they can look at themselves through the session, and also like a meditation session, and we learn how to breathe and so how to concentrate, and also getting rid of the stress things, as I mentioned. And then Seoultech really cares about students' health and also mind. So this program will help international students settling down.
Oh, that's great. Seoul Tech cares really much about your mindful and mindset and heart as well. It's really good. Okay, I'm gonna take another question. Oh, Hernandez Faye. Hi.
Hi, I'm Hernandez Faye, a grade 10 student from UST Angelicum. And I'd like to ask, if I were to live in the dormitory, would there be a...
So, would you like to answer, please?
Yes, it's a really cute question. I have never thought about getting that questions. Yes, curfew is really important for students. And then we don't have a curfew, but for safety issue, and we use some security card to enter the dormitory. So dormitory door is locked for 24 hours, and also students can use the dormitory card and to get into the dormitory. So, well, yes, we don't have no curfew, but we have a very safe dormitory.
Yes, thank you. And thank you very much for your active participation. Now we're going over to YouTube and see what questions we have on the comment section. Yes, we're checking. And oh my God, there are a lot of questions. I'm picking one of them. Okay, it's from Trina Garbrena. I want to know the living expense in Korea per month. Oh, it's a good question. Would you like to answer, please?
Yeah, well, it depends on students' lifestyle. If you eat steak every night, and it costs a lot of money. But if you stay on campus, and also if you use the public transportation, it costs approximately like $300 US. I think that is pretty enough. And also coffee is pretty cheap on campus.
Okay, I want to try that coffee at Seoul Tech campus. Okay, I'm going to pick another question from Gonzalez. If I register at Seoul Tech as an undergraduate degree program, is it possible to study at another university abroad as an exchange student? Oh, I'm curious to know about that too. Is it possible?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. So, well, we have a great exchange program, as Professor Seo mentioned before. And then for all the exchange program is for the international students too. So one of the successful case, and one student came from Indonesia, and she take the exchange program in France.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can study in different countries and different university, just like Korean students at Seoul Tech.
Oh, very good. I envy the students at Seoul Tech. Okay, due to the time constraints, I think these are all the questions we can take for now. But we're going to have another Q&A session down the line. So please leave your questions or comments on comment section on YouTube or Zoom. And now we have the time to get to know more about Seoul Tech's educational programs provided for international students. For that, we have Dr. Sa again, please.
Sure thing. Let me give you a further explanation about the international program, about the Korean language program. Let's take a look at the slides. Korean language program aims to equip students with Korean language skills to be able to advance to higher educations, which means degree program in Seoul Tech or job openings in Korea. Through this Korean language program, students can understand Korean culture much more, adjust to life in Korea, and mingle with lots of Korean people. Requirement for Korean language program is very simple. It's only a high school diploma or equivalent. Korean language program consists of 4 terms, which means semester, spring, summer, fall, and winter. And each term consists of 200 hours of studying for 10 weeks, which is really intensive. tuition for Korean language program is 1.4 million Korean won per semester, which is equivalent to about $1,250 US. And I'd like to note to that because of the currency change, it can be a bit different, but yeah, it's not that expensive. Also, one important information is exchange students can get a discount for this Korean language program. So if you are an exchange student and want to learn about Korean language and culture more, this is a perfect opportunity. Korean language program provides a really interesting competition moment. First of all, we provide K-pop contest. If you are confident about your K-pop skills, singing skills, dancing skills, this is your showtime. You can show off your K-pop skills to other students in Seoul Tech. Also, we offer Korean speaking contest. If you are confident about your fluency in Korean speaking skills, this is the moment. And maybe you can have a chance to show off your Korean speaking skills and your wits in the Korean TV show. Korean language program also offers super interesting cultural and educational opportunities. First of all, Korean culture events, which takes place once or twice per month, lead you to the latest famous landmarks in Seoul, Korea, such as Lotte World, palaces, very hot emerging streets, and this is a really, really great experience. Also, from 2023, we are going to launch our Seoul Tech Pathway. This is an intermingling program between Korean language program and degree program. Through this, Korean language program students can enroll in Seoul Tech undergraduate courses and earn credits when they finish their Korean language program and get into the degree program. This is a really, really good opportunity. Lastly, Business Korean is a special lectures and courses available to prepare skills necessary for employment in Korean workplaces. This is a perfect opportunity to learn about very subtle but important Korean workplace cultures and their own languages. Seoul Tech's Korean language program tried to expand its territory to the international. Seoul Tech and UST Angelicum College jointly opened King Sejong Institute Quezon in this year. This is really popular institution, and the aim of this King Sejong Institute Quezon is offer opportunities to learn Korean language and Korean culture for Philippine students. We are trying to expand this kind of King Sejong Institute to other countries too, so we really look forward to meeting you through this program soon. This concludes our introduction of Seoul Tech and its international programs about the exchange student program, STEAS program, and Korean language program. I hope you found it useful, and I really, really look forward to meeting you in this beautiful campus in Seoul Tech for your brighter future. Thank you.
UST Angelicum College is indeed privileged to be able to establish the King Sejong Institute in Quezon City, now called King Sejong Institute Quezon City UST Angelicum College, through the partnership with the Seoul National University of Science and Technology. After undergoing a series of submissions of documents, photos, and videos, as well as a very stringent panel interview with the members of the inspection team of King Sejong Institute Foundation, we're very happy that we were able to ace the inspection and was able to formally establish KSI here in Quezon City, here at UST Angelicum College. We are forever grateful to the Foundation for entrusting to us this institute, and we hope that in the years to come, we'll be able to learn more about the language and the culture, as well as the other information that will allow us a harmonious relationship in the world, that will allow us to contribute to sustainability in education here at UST Angelicum College. Thank you very much, King Sejong Institute Foundation.
Following the introductory session on Seoul Tech, we just took a look at a video featuring Dean Eunice, the head of Sejong Institute in the Philippines, who is also the dean of UST Angelicum College. We hope that Sejong Institute can play a big role in connecting you to Seoul Tech. So far we had a time learn about Seoul Tech and its vibrant international exchange programs, and now we're going to open up the next Q&A session. But before that, we have Dean Eunice on Zoom. Hi there.
Hi, Jonachim. Good morning, everyone.
You?
Morning. I hope everyone is enjoying the Seoul Tech Live and having a lot of information that will guide them should they want to start their education, not only in UST Angelicum College and KSI, but also in the Seoul National University of Science and Technology.
Thank you very much for joining us. Your presence is making this event even more special. All right, from now on, we are going to have another Q&A session. So if you have any questions or if you want to say something, please use the comment section on Zoom or YouTube. And via video, we are going to have the questions directly. All right, is there anybody who has questions? Oh, Sasha, hi.
Hello. Yes. Can you hear me? Oh, yeah. So I'm currently a student at the Seoul Tech University, and I'm enjoying my life here pretty much. And it's sad that I'm only for one semester at the university, so I wanted to ask if there's a possibility to do another semester after my first one. So can I extend my studies here at the Seoul Tech University for another semester? Thank you very much.
Okay, can he extend the semester? Who would you like to answer?
I think this is about the international program, in particular exchange student program, so I can answer. So first of all, thank you, Sasha, for enjoying your life in Seoul Tech and decide to spend one more semester in Seoul Tech. This is really great news for us, and our answer is yes, you can.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, you can spend one more semester, but there's a condition. Your home university should allow your one more semester in Seoul Tech. Then we can extend your exchange student program. So we look forward to meeting you much more.
Great, you can extend your semester and see you next semester. Okay, next question. Ashley Apinado. Hi.
Hi, I'm Ashley Winona Pinada. I'm also from UST Angelicum College. So my question is, are there any clubs at Seoul Tech? 내 한국어 그렇게 좋지 않아. So I would like to ask further if can exchange students or Korean language program students who are not in the degree join Seoul Tech Club?
Okay, but before we hear the answer, Ashley, how do you find this event? Is there any useful information from this event?
As a communication arts student, I'm actually learning the setup. I was observing further into how you set up everything, but like the most interesting part of the whole event, in my opinion, is how people articulate their interest in the programs, and I was able to learn the vast opportunities that are available for me and other international students. So yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for your opinion. So, could you answer, please?
Yep, this is also about the international program. Yep, club activity is really important for your exchange students or some other cities program too. And yes, there are a lot of clubs in Seoul Tech, and you can join them. There are a lot of sports clubs, and also there are a lot of K-pop clubs. You can dance or sing while learning Korean too. And also there's a lot of design-related clubs too. So there are multiple choices depending on your hobbies or your interests. So let's check.
Great. There are many clubs. And I'm going to take another question from Patricia. Hi.
안녕하세요. I'm Ana de Maano from UST Angelicum College. You introduced us to the ISC, International Student Club. As I understand, they will be our Korean buddies. If this is right, how long is the matching period with the matched Korean buddy?
This question is also about the international program. And yeah, we offer some matching buddies for our exchange students programs. And this takes long for 1 semester. But usually these international students club student members are really friendly and they are really willing to help you guys. So even though the semester ends, they can always offer your hand. So you can rely on them. Also, you can become a friend to help for much more longer.
Yes, I see. When you said the friends at Seoul Tech are very friendly, Dr. Raim was like...
I'm here for like 10 years, but I'm still meeting with my buddy.
Oh, really? Over 10 years?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay, now we are going over to the YouTube, and oh my God, many people are mentioned something on comment section, and everyone really likes this event. Thank you very much for your active participation. And I'm going through the question from Asuzano. This is the question. As a Korean language program student, I want to enroll in the Seoul Tech undergraduate degree program following graduation from this Korean language program. Is it possible to earn some credits after completing the Korean language program, and it can be awarded to the undergraduate degree program? Oh, is it possible?
Oh, I'm really good to hear that question. Actually, that is the perfect Seoul Tech pathway we imagine. So after finishing your Korean language program, for getting used to the Korean language skills and cultures, we hope you can smoothly join into the degree program. Yep. And I'm trying to encourage you to that path. Thank you for the question.
Oh, good, great. And I'm taking another question from Pazia Naomi. And if I enter Seoul Tech as a degree program or exchange student, can I take the intensive Korean program course at the same time? Oh, is it possible?
Yeah, it is possible. It is possible. And if you are willing to get a job in Korea or want to learn about Korea much more, I would like to recommend you to participate in this Korean language program, even though you are in the exchange program or degree program.
Great, it sounds great. You have many opportunities to get into Korean culture and study more at Seoul Tech. All right, I hope we were able to resolve some of your curiosity, but due to the time limitation, we'll wrap up our Q&A time for the time being. But next, we are going to have another Q&A session. Please wait for that. And now, I would like to introduce you to Seoul Tech alumni, Dr. Raim from the Philippines, who is now working in Korea. He will tell us about the trials and tribulations he faced studying abroad, his tips for adjusting to Korea as well, and how he managed to land a job in Korea. But before we meet him, let's first hear from one of his professors and another Seoul Tech alumni, Azim Noor, via this video clip. Let's take a look at the video.
안녕하세요. 저는 캐나다에서 온 아짐 노르이라고 합니다. 2008년도에 한국으로 유학 와서 2013년에 서울과기대 전기정보공학과 및 경영학과를 졸업했습니다. Well, currently I'm the co-founder, instructor, and curriculum developer of Play and Learn English. Before starting my own business, I had the opportunity to work as a business development manager at Hyundai Globus, where I was the first ever foreign employee to join the company right after completing my undergraduate studies. After that, I have had the privilege to serve Korea while working as a trade commissioner for KOTRA, which is a Korean government agency under the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy, and while serving as the honorary tourism ambassador for Korea in Canada. I would like to start by saying how truly blessed and grateful I am to have had the opportunity to study at Seoul Tech. The university provided excellent help with course assignments and Korean language tutoring, employment information, alumni support, career counseling, and had various job-related info sessions and events. All of this helped with my professional development and enabled me to identify and secure career opportunities that align with my purpose. Studying at Seoul Tech has transformed my life on a level that I never thought was possible and enabled me to raise the bar higher for my own dreams. Seoul Tech will always have a special place in my heart forever, and it is one of my goals to combine my range of experiences to make a positive contribution to the university. I invite you to come to Seoul Tech and experience all that Korea and this incredible university has to offer.
레임 박사가 한국에 왔을 때 서울과기대 외국인 학생들이 많지 않았습니다. 근데 석사과정, 박사과정을 하면서 좋은 논문을 많이 썼고 한국에서 저희 서울과기대 박사를 받은 또 부인을 만나서 결혼하고 줄에도 제가 섰습니다. 현재 좋은 회사에서 훌륭한 연구원으로 근무하고 있습니다. 레임 박사가 한국에 처음 왔을 때 한국말을 전혀 못했고요. 1년간 그 한국어 공부를 통해서 학부과정 실험실에 들어왔을 때 많은 학생들하고 그냥 생활을 통해서 한국어를 익혔고요. 전화 통화를 하면 필리핀 학생인지 한국 학생인지 모를 정도로 한국어를 잘하고 있습니다. 또한 석박사 과정을 통해서 SCI 저널을 제 기억으로는 한 10편 정도를 쓴 것 같고 최근에는 컴퓨터 분야에서 최고 탑 저널에 억셉트가 돼서 굉장히 자부심을 갖고 연구원 생활을 하고 있습니다. 레임 박사가 처음 왔을 때는 저희 서울과기대가 국제교류처 등의 재반 여건이 좋지 않았는데도 불구하고 석박사 과정을 통해서 외국인 학생들을 저희 교수님들이 애정을 갖고 지도를 하기 때문에 좋은 결과가 있었던 것 같습니다. 레임 박사가 현재까지 좋은 결과를 얻었고 또 과정도 아주 아름답게 꾸미고 있는데 앞으로 모교의 교수가 되고 싶다는 꿈을 꼭 이루기 바랍니다. 파이팅 하시기 바랍니다. 감사합니다.
We just heard from Azim Noor, who successfully went on to create his own business after graduating from Seoul Tech, and from one of Dr. Reim's professors. Personally, I was really impressed with how the university is focused on helping graduates reach their full potential. And now, finally, let's talk to Dr. Reim to hear his story and how Seoul Tech helped him carve out the path of his own. Good to see you, Reim. Hi.
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for having me here.
How are you?
I'm doing okay. How about you?
I'm really good. So, could you introduce yourself briefly first?
Okay. Actually, I came with Azim, and he spoke in Korean, so I'll do mine in Korean too. 예, 안녕하세요. 저는 레임이라고 하고요. 전 필리핀에서 왔고 2008년도에 한국에 유학으로 오게 돼가지고 우리 학교 서울과학기술대학교 전기정보공학과 학석 박사를 졸업했습니다. 현재 고영 테크놀로지라는 회사에서 제어 소프트웨어 파트 과장을 맡고 있습니다. 네, 감사합니다. What I said is that I am Ringmars Delgado. I'm from the Philippines, and I've studied my bachelor's, master's, and doctorate degree here in Seoul National University of Science and Technology, or Seoul Tech. and major in electrical information engineering. And currently I'm working at a company called Going Technology. I'm a part manager of the medical control software division.
Thank you. Actually, I was really shocked. Your Korean was like too fluent, like just perfect. Okay, I see you majored in electrical and information engineering, and we just took a look at a video featuring Professor Choi Byung-uk, your supervisor. I think he thinks very highly of you. So how was it like to see him again? And I'm very curious to know what kind of professor he was to you.
Actually, I'm not really used to hearing compliments from Professor Choi. But I'm really grateful. I know he's really busy, but he made the time to make the VCR. Actually, Professor Choi is not only my role model, but he's also a father figure to me while I'm staying here in Korea. And with the help of him and all the other faculty members and staff of Soltech, I was able to adjust to my life here in Korea and to have a fruitful school life.
Oh, so Professor Choi is like your father, right? Oh, it's very impressive. It sounds like a lot of people helped Dr. Reim settle into Korea. And I'm guessing he was also pretty well known within the International Affairs office as well. So how do you remember him, Dr. Seo?
Well, Dr. Lam and I had a chance to visit Philippines together for the business of the international affairs, and he helped me a lot as a bridge between Soltech and Philippines. I was really amazed about his diligence, knowledge, in particular Korean skills. Maybe he would even dream in Korean. And we named these kind of people as the ST heroes, our glorious alumni in Soltech. So I think he's really great.
So you have a dream in Korean?
Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah, it's true because when we prepared this event, he said Korean language is much easier than English. Okay, I heard before that the relationship between students and the faculty member here at Soltech was great, and I'm seeing for myself that it's true. And I think that played a big part in speeding up Dr. Reim's adjustment in Korea, as well as helping him secure a job in country after graduation. But I heard that was initially quite hard for you when you first came to Korea. So what was the most difficult part?
Yeah, actually living abroad for a long period of time, the most common problems would be regarding language and culture difference, like adjustment to the culture. And I think that goes for me as well.
Oh, so yeah, but how were you able to overcome these difficulties? Like, what would you say helped you the most?
I think language, like learning the language was really the most difficult one. Because like watching TV, like watching drama or movies, you can like have a glimpse of what it's like to live in that country, or like have a glimpse of the culture. But for me, in my opinion, like the most effective way for culture exchange is to talk and mingle with a lot of people.
Right.
That requires language. That requires you to know the language. So in my case, I got a lot of help from the Korean language program, the KLP of our school. And with only 4 terms or like 1 year of Korean language, I think I was able to like have a good time and I had a good time and had the chance to meet friends when I was taking my bachelor's degree.
Oh, so Korean language program is really helpful for you?
Yep.
Great. Okay, so I'm also curious to know what was the best part about studying at Soltech?
Actually, earlier, like the professors already like introduced our school. Well, for me, it's like the educational program in Soltech is really tailored for students' needs based on the current technology trends. So that's one. Second, like we have an active academic and industrial cooperative. So students can really apply what they learn from the classroom directly to the industry.
Oh.
Next is, of course, we have a beautiful campus. Then modernized dormitories and very spacious. And last but not the least, scholarship. Actually, I took all of my degrees here in Seoul Tech with I've received all of my degrees with scholarship. And it was really good.
Really? Every year, you mean?
Yep.
Wow, that's great. But after you graduated from Seoul Tech, you secure a job in Korea instead of going back to the Philippines. Why was that?
Actually, I've also considered going back to the Philippines, but my main goal is to change the status quo of the education and the industry of the Philippines. I want to make a change, but I realized that I'm still not that skillful, or my experience are not that enough. So I decided to stay where there are a lot of special experts in my field and other fields, which is here in Korea.
Oh.
And that made my and that made my decision.
So Korea could be the great opportunity for your future, you mean?
Me and hopefully the Philippines.
Okay, both of them. But actually getting a job abroad, it's difficult, right? We know, but is there any secret for you to secure a job in Korea?
There's only one. You have to listen very well to your supervisor. I'm just kidding. I know this would be really a cliche, but all you have to do is work hard and push yourself to the limits. Actually, when I do something, I try to put 110% of my effort. And I have this kind of mindset to produce results which is better than what, or more than what was expected to me. So I think that reflected my results when I was studying here in Seoul Tech, and right now when I'm in the company where I'm receiving really good grades.
Oh, I was really impressed. You tried 110%. You deserve it. Thank you very much. And Dr. Lee, I want to ask one question. Do you think there are many international students at Seoul Tech that have adjusted to Korea like Dr. Rain?
Yes, it's hard to name all of them, but I can tell you the characteristic of those students. And like Dr. Raim, and most students are very, there is no hesitation to talk to Korean students. And they really are not afraid of fear of a failure. So they just try, and also they just knock the door of the professor's office.
Oh.
So ask some questions and also ask some help. And professors are very nice to help their career path and also connect to other people outside of campus. So I think that those are pretty much about a successful story of our students and characteristics.
Oh, that's really good. I guess the professors at Seoul Tech are very friendly, right? Okay, I have one last question for you, Dr. Raim. As an alumni of Seoul Tech, if you were to recommend Seoul Tech to others, what would be your biggest reason?
I think it's because of the people here in Seoul Tech. Office affairs or academics or education, basically it's based from human relations. And it is really our school has been constantly rising on local and international rankings. And that shows that like the hard work of all the people here in Seoul Tech, like all the faculty members and all the staff are providing better education for all of the students. And I think that is like the biggest reason for me to like recommend Seoul Tech to other students. And I guarantee that if like all of the like international students come to Seoul Tech, they will have a really good time, good experience, and hopefully they can like fulfill all of their dreams. Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
you. I think Dr. Ram's story could have helped many students who are seriously considering studying abroad. So thank you very much. Okay, now we're moving on to the next Q&A session. I guess many students are interested in studying abroad and going abroad like Dr. Ram. So they're going to have another question. If you have any questions, please raise your hands. Oh. Okay, Patingo Kimberly. Hi.
Hi, good morning. I'm Kimberly Patingo from grade 10 of UST Angelicum College. First, I would just like to compliment you on your excellent Korean skills. So my question is, when you first came to Korea, how was your proficiency in Korean? And what kind of tips or tricks would you give to those who want to learn the language?
Could you?
Okay. Yeah, the first time I came here, I didn't know any Korean. I didn't even know that, like, you know, I didn't know where Korea is. I didn't even know that Samsung and LG are Korean brands. But, like, with the help of the KLP, like, only 1 year of intensive language training, then I think it was really, like, fruitful, and I had a good time to, like, you know, mingle with all of the Korean students here at school. For tips, actually, it's my secret. When I was studying Korean, like the first day, it was really challenging to like read Hangul, right? So every day, every time I go out, I just read everything. Even now, I'm still doing it. While I was driving, I'm like, instead of looking at the navigation, I'm just looking at all of the signs and like read everything. I think that's one way to really improve Korean. And if you wanna sing, go for rap, and you will improve your reading skills.
Yeah, of course. Oh, it's a good way to study Korean language. Okay, then now I'm going to take another question. Asha?
I am Rawan Asha from Humes 1A. Dr. Ram, I really admire your success in Korea, and I feel that you have a lot of Korean friends. Can you give me some tips on how to make Korean friends as well?
Before we hear Ram's tip, can I ask you, how do you find this event? Or do you think this event is useful for you?
Yes, I do find this event very useful as someone who one day hopes to either study or work abroad.
Thank you, Asha. So, could you answer?
I'm sorry, what was the question again?
Okay. Can you give me some tips on how to make Korean friends or something?
Korean friends. Actually, well, now I remember. I would like to correct you. I'm not successful. I'm still in my road to success. Tips for Korean friends. When I was younger, I would say chicken and beer and soju.
Oh.
But these days, I would recommend that first you would like look for people who have who have the same interest. You know, like the cliche goes, birds the same feather flocks together. That would lead to like more long-lasting relationship. And of course, don't be shy. If you want to talk to Korean, don't be shy to speak Korean. Even though you only know a few words. That was what I did during my first 2 months. I just go out, I went to the bank, only 안녕하세요, 안녕히 계세요 in my brain, in my mind. But with my dictionary, I just one by one, I tried to make sentences and luckily they were able to understand it. So, soju and beer, do not be shy and study hard.
Okay, so there are two best tips. First one, soju and beer. And second one, don't be shy. Okay, we'll remember. Right, we're going over to YouTube questions. We have a lot of questions online. Thank you very much for your active participation. I'm going to take a question from Fortunato. As a foreigner, you may have had homesickness during your stay in Korea. Do you have your own way of enduring life when you are in difficult time?
Yeah, wow, that is kind of difficult. Homesickness. Actually, homesickness comes from not being able to talk or to communicate with other people. So all you gotta do is talk with a lot of people, talk with your friends, even online, offline. It doesn't really matter. But what I did was to have a lot of extracurricular activities. I joined club activities. I joined the basketball club here in our school. It's called SPABA. Then I joined with some of my friends are with the travel club activity, clubs. So they went traveling, so I just went with them.
Oh.
Sometimes I even go to religious clubs.
Oh.
There's this Catholic something that they have to go to an orphanage and prepare some food for the children.
Oh.
So I also went there and yeah, I think that's what I did. Meet a lot of people, do experience anything that I haven't experienced before.
Yes.
That is that is the best advice that I could give.
You did anything, even though you don't have any religion. You went to the religious club.
Yeah.
It's very impressive. Thank you, Dr. Rain, for your thoughtful response. I'm sure that your story helped many people today. I'd like to thank you again for coming today. Thank you very much. And Dean Eunice, you're still there. So can I ask you how you felt for today's event, or do you want to say something to the audiences?
Good morning again. First of all, I'd like to congratulate the organizers of Soltech Live for staging this wonderful information dissemination opportunity for everyone who is interested to take their further education at the Seoul National University of Science and Technology. It is really a fantastic morning having this program with you, and I congratulate everyone who participated, and I congratulate the Soltech organizers for having this wonderful opportunity for us and the rest of the interested students all over the world. I'm saying my hi and hello this morning in this wonderful city of Rome, a testament that education is really borderless, and only that we can cooperate with each other and build bridges of friendship in order to gain a lot more things in what this international education opportunities can offer to all of us. 감사합니다.
Thank you, Dean Eunice. Many people said thumbs up. Thank you very much for joining us. And I would like to ask your opinions, our participants via video. Fortunato, could you share your opinion that what you found with this event today?
Hi, good afternoon. Good morning. My experience, well, as a student who really wants to go abroad for my future, it was very nice opportunity to have a chance to be here in this meeting and meet all of you guys and learn more about Soltech. Thank you.
Thank you, Fortunato. And is there anybody who wants to share your feeling? Oh, Maria, how do you find this event today?
Hello, good morning, everyone. So, of course, I'm very thankful to Soltech for staging this live broadcast. So, as our new partner in UST Angelicum College, our students are very excited on what lies ahead for their future, not only in Korea, but of course, specifically in Soltech. So, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity.
Thank you, Maria, and thank you everyone for your active participation. Thank you very much. A live event for international students. You've been tuning into SD Live from Korea. And as I mentioned before, these tickets and BTS audiobooks and other gifts will be given to the UST Angelicum College directly. So please check that. And lastly, is there anything you would like to add? Dr. Lee first?
Yeah. It was a great opportunity to meet many students from all of the different places. Thank you so much. And I hope I can see you on campus at Soltech. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. And Dr. Sa?
Well, again, thanks for joining us today. And I hope our introduction about the international programs, about exchange students, STIS, and Korean language program was helpful for you to understand Soltech's lot of programs. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact the Office of International Affairs. Again, thank you and look forward to meeting you soon.
Thank you, Dr. Sa. And lastly, could you share your opinion, Dr. Rain?
First of all, I'd like to thank the organizers for inviting me here, and to all the students who came here via online, right? And I hope that everyone comes here and we would have a good a society for Filipino students. I think there are only a few students right now, but I hope that there will be more of me here. Yeah, thank you and see you soon.
Yeah, thank you for your active participation, everyone, participants from Video and on YouTube and Zoom, and our 3 special guests. Thank you very much. Seoul National University of Science and Technology, with its beautiful campus and its top-notch education infrastructure, where you can unleash your potential and get a closer step at achieving your dreams. Soltech is always ready to welcome you when you knock on its door for your shining future. Thank you very much for everyone who joined us today. Thank you!